Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and love and peace and salutations to you, hopefully elect brothers out here pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe, and brother Ashkaya from the Indianapolis camp coming up lesson today on the scripture. I was reading in Matthew's chapter 4, the 14th chapter, man, and goes into the story of Peter, walking on water, and how his doubt made him sink. All right, and we cannot doubt, what the Lord got planned for us. We cannot doubt, all right, when things, look a little rough. All right, we can't begin to doubt Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Oh, guess what? We're fighting a losing battle, man. We already lost. All right, so I'm gonna get this passage of scripture, man. I know it's very familiar, but I'm gonna go into it a little bit. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I'm gonna start in Matthew chapter 24. I'm gonna start at verse 23. It said, "When he had sent the multitude away, he went up into the mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. It said, but the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahushua went unto them walking on the sea." All right. This is the story of Yahushua, all right, walking on water, man. All right. It says, and when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, "It is a spirit," and they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid." So, yeah, what happened was they seen Yahushua walking on the water, but they didn't know who he was. But Yahushua assured them, "Hey, this is me." All right, to let them know who he was. All right. And that's what the Lord does for us. He don't just leave us out there in limbo. All right, we serve a true and living power, man. All right, and he's going to always be there for us, and he'll let himself be known unto us. All right, if we're doing what we're supposed to do, man. All right, it says, and when the disciples saw him walking the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid." And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, be of good cheer." Salakia. And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come unto thee on the water." All right. So Peter seen Yahushua walking on the water. All right, and he wanted to go out there with him. All right. So this is a test. At this point, this is a test of what Peter's faith. All right. He seen Yahushua do it. All right. So he figured he could do it. All right. It says, and Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come unto thee on the water." And he said, "Come." And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on water to go to Yahushua. All right. So Yahushua told him to come, and guess what? He did. He did as Yahushua asked him to do. And he started to walk on the water. All right. But verse 30 said, but when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, "Lord, save me." All right. So the water was what? It was a lot of waves. It was big waves, wind blowing. All right. And Peter got scared. All right. Which can go synonymous with the troubles, all right, that are going to come. All right, in these last days that we're living in, man. We're going into some really troubling times, man. All right, and we can't let the doubt and the unbelief set in, man, through the troubles that are coming, because they're definitely coming, man. All right, we're in the end times, man, where things are finna get really, really crazy. You see a lot of things are happening. People falling out the truth. People are coming up with their own doctrines. They're trying to change the doctrine. All right, people lying on brothers. You know, it's really sad to say, but hey, things like this are happening. All right, the money system is failing. All right, the C-hip is here. There are a lot of things happening right now, man, where we're really going to have to put everything, all our trust and all our beliefs into Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It said in verse 31, it said, and immediately Yahweh Shai stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? All right. So what happened was Peter seen all the waves tossing to and fro. All right. That it brought up doubt and fear. All right. And his faith started to dwindle and he started to sink. And that's what happens when you doubt, man. Because when you doubt, you're saying that you don't believe totally in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You don't believe that you can do what he said you will be able to do. The Lord said he's going to make a way for his men. All right. He's not going to just leave us out there high and dry, man. All right. So, but when you get into your own mind and you start to doubt, hey, things don't work out or as you want them to do because of your doubt, man. Scriptures say, lean not unto thy own, trust in the Lord. With, matter of fact, it's some Proverbs. Let me get that real quick, just for edification's sake. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. All right? You got to trust in the Lord, man. Because, hey, man, our own understanding was not going to lead us in the right direction, man. We got to trust in the Lord, trust in his words, trust that he will do what he said he will do for us, man. And we're really going to have to believe and not doubt in these times that are coming, man. What it said in Rum, he that is doubted is dead. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. This is Romans chapter 14. I believe it's in 14. Oh, let me see. So I can bear with me. Oh, this verse, Romans chapter 14 and verse 23 is, and he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin. All right, because if you don't believe in the Lord, all right, if you can't put all your trust into him, all right, you're going off, man, because the Lord requires us to believe in him. The scripture say in Hebrews, faith is a gift, all right, from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the elect are going to have that gift of faith. So our faith, all right, we're going to really have to, exercise it in these times that we're coming in. Because if we doubt what the Lord said he was going to do, all right, we fight. The Lord has every right to take us out because he's just said, all right, whatsoever is not of faith is sin. And what is sin? The transgression of the law. All right. And the Lord said he could put us to death, all right, if we sin. All right, he has every right. So we got to really believe, all right, in what the Lord said, because he's not a man that he should lie. If he said he was going to do it, guess what? He's going to do it. Scripture say I was young and now I was old. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that real quick. Salakia. This is in Psalms. It's one of my favorite passages of scriptures, man. I see it a lot at camp. Psalms chapter 37 and verse 25. It says, I have been young and now I'm old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. So the Lord is not going to forsake his men at all, man. He's not going to leave you out there high and dry. All right. All we got to do is believe and not doubt. All right. He said he was going to do. All right. He said it's going to bring a way out. All we got to do is believe in him, man. That's why the scripture in Proverbs, in Proverbs I just read, it said, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding, man. Trust the Lord with all thy heart, man. That means your mind. Trust in him, believe in him. All right? He's going to make a way of escape for you, man. He's not going to just leave you out there, man. Because he said if you do what you do, all you got to do is do your part and believe in him, man. And the elect, Lord willing, we part of that number. We're going to believe. And we're going to ask the Lord to do what he said he was going to do. And we're going to wait for him to do it. All right? We're not going to get anxious and act all out of character because things are not going our way. All right? We have to wait on him. Be patient and wait on him, man. All right? I'm going to get this in Corinthians, then I'm going to close this out. I just want to hit this little lesson real quick. This is in Corinthians. And everybody knows this scripture, man, and 13. But, this is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. It said, there have no temptation taken you but such as is coming to man. But Yahweh, he is faithful. All right, so he's faithful to who? His elect. He's faithful to us, man. All we got to do is believe. And guess what? He's not going to leave us out there, man. It said, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So guess what? Not only is he faithful, he's not going to let you go above your pay grade, so to speak, man. He's not going to put you in positions and predicaments that he know you're not going to be able to get out of, man. As long as you trust in him and believe in him. All right? It says, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And that wouldn't matter, man. If you're going through it, you can get through it, man. If the Lord is putting you through things, all right, it's to build your character, all right, it's to purge out things that you need to be purged out, all right. So don't get down and out when things are happening to you, man. Because the Lord is putting you through these things, man. He has to. You have to go through that purification process, man. But guess what? If you're going through it, man, the Lord, he's going to make a way of an escape for you. And you'll be able to handle it, man. Whatever it is, all right, whatever may come by you. And we're coming to some very trying times, so we're really going to have to depend on him, all right, and not fold in these times that's coming, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakodash. All right, Shalom.